For me, I've been training myself, prepping myself, because this is something I don't want to do, but I understand I have to go to that level. It's not something I unfortunately want to go to that level, but I understand I'm in a different circumstance. The participant in this program are participating in something where the most evilness is facilitated. So we're not talking about the bravest individual. Some of them are actually children involving themselves in this. And so because of how facilitated it is to do this evilness, they think it's something that should be normalized. And on top of that, they expect the target individual to just normalize it and just not find rage in it. And not react with the rage that it's supposed to have. And let them live their fantasy. They think they can really gaslight you into accepting this false reality. I'm somebody by nature who's not confrontational, right? And they think that because of that, you're going to be submissive to the narratives and the storylines that come up that are so disgusting. And not even disgusting, but just like they want you, that basically framing you. And so some of these participants are some of these childish troll retards that you made videos about for a long time. You see this, I made a video about this Dongorony for years now. Matter of fact, I have another one when she tried to walk by me, this retard childlike individual. And they tried to paint it in a different way. I was like, okay. There's a video I made not too long ago where this neighbor, because I'm like, hey, if I face this person and they create a story, the confrontation that we'll have will be a different confrontation. And he got mad because I called Dongorony is a word to describe somebody who's mentally unstable. Not mentally stable, but mentally childlike. I gotta call it just like a retarded individual who's not actually retarded. Like, who doesn't have the condition of mental retardation, but who acts like somebody who you call retard that's not mentally challenged. When you want to be insultive, I'm sorry for using that word. But I don't know what other words. Goofy retard. But they think that you are going to be just a very pacific individual. You're going to be the one with decency when these clowns, as retarded as they are, think you're just saying that. So I have to force myself to escalate things when needed. The people around you really want you to let them go with the fantasy they've created. So you have to become somewhat fanatical. Because an ecosystem is set to make you just accept the bullshit that they created, from the manipulation to all whatever else they created. They tell me they're going to frame me. They've been saying that for a long time. Since I moved here, shortly they will tell me like they're going to do this and that. So I've been making video about it. But in fact, this Dongorony story, like that you're saying that is real time made a video about it. Now they try to twist it. It's like, no, you groped this trash I've been insulting for 2 years. Now they're coming up with new stories. It's like, if anything I'm going to do to her, I'm going to punch her. I'm going to do some bad things to her. Like, I'm going to hit her. But they want to create the stories. And then they try to gaslight you to accept the stories. Like, this trash, come near me. And there was a time I have my buddy Kim. She tried to come and say something. Like, as I was going out, she started yelling, like, where map it. And I started insulting. It's like, you dumbass fucking retard fucker. I started saying some insulting shit. I know what you guys do. I started immediately insulting her. I have that on camera. They were trying to play with my brain and play with my perception. You can hear me insult her. I have that on my camera. And I was like, okay. And they tried to repaint it in different fashion. And not too long ago, I was going out. And I was like, I swear to God, I call her Dongorony because she's just not fully there. And I don't care. I don't have no sympathy. She thinks that I'm going to let her just be a mentally challenged individual. And I'm just going to be passive. No, you're not. I know you're playing this role. I know you're playing this character. You're just playing a character with somebody who's willing to go all the way at this point. All the way. Death is, they already destroyed my body. There's no point for me to be decent. I'm going to crash out. If she presents herself this way. If she wants to play that character, there's no problem. It'll give me a chance to get rid of one of this low life. I'm not somebody who's strong, but I have nothing to lose. And they have this childish individual who's so cowardly. They're using these childish trolling tactics to try to agitate me. I know what they are. They're like the killer that Steve Marlowe killed. Target Vigil, this childish individual, they're nothings. I understand that. When I confront them, I understand that they welcome me to do that. I know the program that's destroying me is governmental. I know they just contract this trash. When I heard Steve Marlowe killing a 15, I kind of felt bad for the only Steve Marlowe, but the 15-year-old. By the end of the day, people involved in something like that, no matter what age they are, they're involved in some grotesque things that's not just impacting the target individual, but children and women all around the world. They're involved in atrocities that they should be accountable for. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna let them recreate reality and think that they have this. See, they can do whatever they want and nothing happens to them. Torment somebody into insanity and then think that that person shouldn't do anything to them. As I was getting out of this apartment, my apartment, this guy, because I was like, I was pretending I was talking to somebody, hey, Dongorony, because they wanted me to internalize the storylines they put together. He comes out and look at me, I was like, what? Is it go town? Is it good time? I promise. It's like, am I baiting this? Bring her dumb ass here. Is she supposed to be in character? And I'm kind of ruining that for her? Oh, I'm going to yell her. I'm going to say that Dongorony, calling her a retard. Bring that retard and try to play the character in front of me. For me, when I say that, it's for me to prep myself mentally. I'm not here to threaten anybody. If I say that out loud, that means I'm going to have to stick to it. I'm going to stick to the way I need to react when I see this trash playing their game. When she comes around me, I'll prep. It's like, okay, Dongorony, you want to go there. This is real life now. This is you. For your character, this is how you commit to that character. I gotta go. This clown of a neighbor comes out, just tries to intimidate me into accepting. I'm like, what? Do you think I'm gonna let this trash? Okay. You think I'm gonna let that happen? Somebody kills a 15-year-old point blank, go into the house, shoot her dead. Then comes I kill the mother. And you think I'm going to let that? Oh, God. Send this trash. Regardless if it's Dongorony or any other of this sad piece of shit around me, try to think that I'm going to let them commit to this character and with me doing nothing. All of it's going to happen. I force myself to make it happen. There's nothing for me to stay around. I force myself to push myself to react accordingly, whatever that means. Whatever it means, I'm pushing myself to do that. I don't want to do that, but I'll push myself to do whatever it needs to be done to make sure that these people committed to their character understand that they're perhaps the last character they'll play. Whatever that means. I say this out loud for me to maintain what I say, to stand on what I'm saying. For all who've watched this, you've watched me say this day in and day out, that I have to do it. When the day comes, they do their thing, and they thought I was just saying that just to be threatful. You watched it in real time. Tiger Mitchell, stay strong. Do not identify with these things, and don't let these characters think that because they're playing a character, you're gonna play the game with them. They're gonna have to collide with reality.